stay. Do you know how long it's taken me to moor this boat up? And it's so windy. You wouldn't believe it. This morning it was sunny, and now when I start filming, it's gone cloudy. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm on the Norfolk Broads to spend a night in this boat. Now, Gaby is not a big fan of boating holidays. I don't think she's ever done a boating holiday, but she's not a fan of boats. I'm sure she's a fan of cruises, but this is slightly different. And I did say to Gaby, come on, give it a try and let's see what it's like. So I didn't go for the basic level of boat that you can hire on the Broads to do a holiday. I decided to go a little bit more top of the range. Not quite top of the range, but as you can see, some other boats behind me are a lot smaller. This one is more like a little mini yacht. And Casper's joining us as well. We've all got our life preserves on. Yay! It is really windy today. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Should we give you a tour of the boat first?
Let's do it.
Casper, are you ready for your first little boat trip? Yay!
Yay!
Okay, right, so let's head on board. Okay, so let me give you the tour of the boat. So it's a 1-bedroom boat. It comes with a shower and a kitchen and a little living room area. Let me show you inside. So as we step in, just ignore our stuff. A nice little seating area here when it's sunny. These I've left down just because it is so windy, so it stops with the wind. Nice little bit of a sunroof here. There's lighting out here too. And handy for us, there's also a little gate so Casper can't get out. Right, so let's head in. So while Gaby is just showing Casper the ducks, I'll give you the quick tour. What I love about the boat is the windows, loads of natural light coming in. We have a little TV here that works better than some hotel suites I've stayed in recently. And what's great for Casper, can actually get CBeebies on here. We can get Netflix. We can also get YouTube if we want as well. It also comes with a radio, which doesn't work that great because if I turn it on, yeah, it doesn't work that great. Little bit of a shame as well because it's actually surround sound in the boat, even in the bedroom, but I can't hear anything. Oh well, we won't use that. Some storage. This is where we can control the temperature and also the battery of the boat. At the moment, we're just running off the mains battery, but we can plug into the mains when we dock somewhere else. Obviously the light switches are here. Let me just turn the lights on. Obviously there's curtains in the boat everywhere, so we can get all cozy a little bit later. There's some plug sockets down there. It comes with, though, a huge dining table. You can get about 4 people around here, which is quite nice, and you can sit and watch the telly of an evening. You can actually move the telly up a little bit if you want to. But yeah, I love the big windows, and the skylights as well make the boat, because I know some boats I've been in the past have been quite claustrophobic, but because of the nice skylights, it makes it feel a lot more airy. There's a side door here as well, which can open and close, obviously. And this is where the captain sits. I've always wanted to do this. So pretty basic. Speedometer there, the depth as well, and then obviously all your other gauges. Something I learned today, bow thrusters. We'll talk more about those a little bit later on. And then let's go down into the kitchen first of all, because the kitchen, although dinky, it's got everything you need, including a kettle. Not a plug-in kettle though, one of these little stove kettles. There's a little gas stove here. They've given us a couple of tea towels. We even have a microwave. Look at that. A couple of plugs, 2 little sinks. It does come with some complimentary coffee. It's like a tea bag, but for coffee. Oh, nice. Comes with some sugar and some tea bags as well. Also has an oven. How tiny that little tray is, although that's not very clean, is it? There's a grill there if we want to do some toast. All the plates are in there. There's also a huge fridge with a complimentary bottle of wine. Gaby, did you hear that? Complimentary bottle of wine. All the knives and forks. There's all these little cupboards up here. I think there's, oh yeah, tiny little wine glasses. They look like whiskey glasses. There's more glasses there. Here are the cups. Premier Inn cups, I've noticed. Nice.
I think they're also Wetherspoons cups.
Wetherspoons cups.
Yeah.
You're filming me.
You're filming me.
Gaby's filming a little behind the scenes for her videos, for how I film the videos. So let's check out the bedroom. Now, obviously, the bedroom is pretty small, right at the front of the boat, but it does have a little vanity mirror. Comes with a hairdryer, a huge drawer as well. I love these little side curtains. They don't really do much, but if we want ventilation, we can open these. They've also given us some covers so we can actually block out the light if we need to. There's some extra pillows in here, some wardrobe, some hangers too. Now I'm in the boat, obviously you don't have to wear your life jackets. Let's check out the bed. It does come with a couple of cushions and what I thought was a sleeping bag, but this is the duvet. Not the cleanest duvet I've ever come across. And obviously it's not going to be the best mattress in the world, but I'll show you just how big the bed is. Pretty cozy. You can quite easily get 2 people in here. In fact, we're going to have to get 3 of us in here tonight, which it is quite wide at the sides, but quite narrow at the end. So I think our feet might be hanging out. Can you hear that? The creaking of the boat. It's actually the lines that are attached to the boat kind of pulling. But yeah, the bedroom's quite a nice little space. Little reading lights as well. Now I haven't been on that many boats like this before, but it's a little bit smelly, a little bit musty in here. Almost smells a little bit damp. Okay, so let's check out the bathroom, which is behind this door. And actually, I was quite surprised how big this bathroom is for the size of the boat. So, toilet, fairly decent sized sink, kind of like the marble look. Frosted glass, I was worried about that actually. A nice big vanity mirror. And then here is the shower. It's a shower where you can quite comfortably actually fit 2 people in, one standing and another one sitting down. The controls for the shower, strangely, are right down there. But yeah, you can stand in here and have enough room to shower. Okay, so that's the tour. I think it's time we get underway. We need to find a shop because we've got no food.
Dude, that's our first port of call, a shop. But I hear there's loads everywhere.
Yeah, Reedham, which I think will be the next stop. So what do you think then?
That's it good.
You're too busy on your phone to be
I didn't know you were filming.
Oh, sorry.
Start again.
All right.
I thought you were
Okay.
talking to me in general. Sorry.
All right.
I really like it so far. I'm actually pleasantly surprised.
And the shower, is it past your...
I think it's all right, actually. It's I think it's doable. You know, it's
doable. The question is, I didn't actually ask the question, how do you turn the hot water on? But I guess we'll figure that out.
He did say if we get any problems that we could give them a call. Didn't he?
Yeah.
So that's reassuring.
So we've got a map, but actually I can use my phone. Where are we at the minute? So we've just left Brundall and we've just come around this corner here and we need to go to Reedham, and I think then we're going to go along to Borough Castle. And before you ask, you can take the boat up towards Braden Water and towards Great Yarmouth, but we could, Gaby, go all the way down to Lowestoft, go out to sea.
Yeah, let's go to sea. Are we there?
Of course, you can't do that. You can't take one of these boats out in the sea. Well, I don't know, you might be able to. I doubt it very much, though. You're not allowed to. They'd stop you.
Driving.
Thanks. All right, so let's start the boat. Have this in neutral. Neutral. There you go, the engine has started. I've got to get the bow lines off. So I'm trying to remember what he said. I'm sure he said take the front one off first and then take the back one off. I'm sure if I've done this wrong, you will all tell me in the comments. The only problem with this is that it's really windy today. So as soon as I let this go, I've got to get Gaby using the bow thrusters to keep the boat in, otherwise the boat is going to go that way. I'll probably just let this boat go past first. He's supposed to wave at fellow boaters. Is he waving back? Yeah, he's waving back. Darling, remember to use the bow thrusters. Yeah, you got to press the button till it beeps. Hold it in. Now just use the bow thrusters. Do it left. Oh. She's done it. That's all right. No, no, no. By the way, the fenders are on it all the time, and there's all this big chunky rubber along these boats, so when you're mooring them, they are actually really useful. Right, here we go. That's it. Keep going, darling, that's it. I'll make a yachty out of her yet. Okay, I need to get the back ones off now quickly. I've got to be quick because otherwise the boat is going to go without me on it. Okay, we're free of the dock. Do I make this look too easy? Right, off we go. Got to make sure there's no one coming. So, speed limit on the Broads varies, but you've got to keep it around about 6 miles per hour. So my throttle's here, I can push it a little bit more. Get up to speed. And there you go. So we're just coming up to Reedham Ferry. I better slow down because Reedham Ferry is pretty unique because it's a ferry that runs across the Broads, but it's used like a chain. It uses a chain to pull itself backwards and forwards. So it just says there I've got to wait until the ferry has passed. I think it's got to go back again.
Where are we going?
You need to turn the wheel, darling.
Which way?
Just turn it left. By the way, this is a good idea of showing you where the rudder is. No, we're moving. You need to.
Where are we parking?
We're not
Well,
parking.
where the hell are we going?
We're not. We've just got to wait for this ferry to go over.
We need to stop.
Yeah, but we can't stop because the problem is the tide is bringing us this way. So
How are
we
you
can
supposed to cope
we
then?
can do our best to stop.
Can't we just make it? I mean, they're not
No,
moving.
we can't. It says you have to wait. So
Know what to do.
you're just going to have to use the reverse and thrust. Oh,
He's telling us to go. Thank
He's saying
God
to
for
go.
that.
Do not hit it, darling. I'll let you pass. Do not hit it.
Oh
I'm going to get up the
God.
front, okay?
You don't trust me, but yet you're letting me do it.
Thanks. This is how it gets across the Broads. Look, the chains pull it across back over to there. Gaby, you're doing a great job, Gaby. Look at that. And our first pub that we see, although it doesn't look overly inviting. Darling, remember we've got to stay to the right. There we go. And you see some really lovely houses. We'll come up to some really lovely houses. That is a very unique house, partly built out of half a windmill, it looks like. Obviously you can't go swimming in the Broads, but you can always dangle your feet in the water, probably not today. Gaby, you're doing a great job. Better than driving the boat than me, huh? By the way, we're all wearing stripes today. I don't know if you noticed, we tried to do the nautical theme.
So where we moored up at the beginning,
Yeah.
where that cross was, apparently back in the day they used to have meetings there where they used to like to dispute trading between Great Yarmouth and Norwich.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, neither did I. It was written there, like historic. Oh, I thought it was a gravestone.
It's quite funny. There's me wanting to be captain, and Gaby's not letting me get a look
You know
in.
what I'm missing?
What?
Captain Hat.
Well, you're pulling it off with the shades, but we need to slow down a little bit here.
I feel like Captain Sparrow, Tim. Captain Sparrow.
The Norfolk accent makes it even more believable. So how does it feel at the minute? Are you enjoying
mean the
it?
actual boat and trip or driving?
Well, everything. It's
I
not
really
so
like
bad, is it? Oh,
actually.
do you now? There's me
Quite
saying to you, you
decent.
got to give it a
But
chance.
wait till I've had the overnight stop and I'll let you know how the space is and everything. But so far, I quite like the element of, you know, trunching through the boards because you don't know what's around the next corner. I quite like that element of excitement, to be honest with you, because like every corner is an adventure.
Yeah, it's very true. You never know where you're going to end up.
Yeah.
And actually, I can see there's a pub there on the left.
Or is it 30 mile an hour? I don't
Oh
know.
no, it's 5 miles an hour, so we're okay. We're doing the speed limit. So we obviously have to find somewhere to moor tonight. But we have no idea. We're going to go towards Bradwell. Oh no, there's a bridge.
Oh no.
There's a bridge coming up. I don't know whether you can see that up there, but that bridge is like completely swinging around.
Is that a train track?
Is it a train track? I don't know. This is what I'm worried about. We've got to make sure that we are at the right height.
Oh God. I don't know. I mean,
We've got to make sure that we're at the right height to go underneath here.
let's just risk it.
We can't just risk it. Gabby, are you going to be able to navigate? Are you going to be able to be okay through there?
I'll be able to go under. I don't know if I'll fit though.
Right, let's just slow it right down. Let's just slow it right down just in case we're not.
There's no traffic lights.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just double checking about the height.
Bridge closing. Oversized boat's weight. Maybe we are oversized.
Are we?
I don't know. We don't seem oversized for that.
Darling, it's pulling you into the
I know,
dock.
I can't do anything.
Swing it back round, swing
can't
it back
do
round,
this.
swing it back round, swing it round. That's it. I think we are just about going to be all right. Yeah, we're okay.
That was a stroke of luck.
Stroke of luck. We have to get it right because if we don't, so obviously the Broads are tidal and the tide rises and falls, and you've got to make sure that you check the tide times. We didn't, but luckily when we took the boat, we asked the gentleman if the tide is low or high, and he said it's low at the moment, so when you go through Reedham, it should be okay. But that was nerve-wracking, I tell you. Gabby, it's good to know that you were not panicking at all like I was.
Best thing to do is remain calm. That's what they say on the aircraft.
We got so excited going through the bridge that we didn't look if there was any shops. We stupidly didn't buy any provisions on board because we thought we'd just go to a pub meal tonight, but we do need some like water and we need to find a shop. What's the next village? What's the next place from Reedham?
Get my map.
So if we head that way, we go towards Alton Broaderson Olives. This way is Great Yarmouth and Braden Water. Do you know, it's weird. We have not seen hardly any boats. Before you ask, this is early in the season. That could be the reason why. So currently sailing through Borough Castle at the minute, and I thought, perfect time for a cup of coffee. They do have running water on here. You don't need to connect it into the mains. They have a tank. It's quite a large tank. And because we're going to be on the boat for about 24 hours, I think it'll actually be enough. Ah, this is the life. Being on a boat, checking out the gorgeous scenery. Wow, it's like the old days, putting a kettle on the hob.
Need a lighter for that.
It's got a spark on it, it's fine. Did you say you wanted a coffee?
Coffee for me, darling.
Coffee. Might as well use these brew bags. It's like tea, but for coffee. Do you know what? I forgot how long it takes to boil a kettle on a hob. It takes a long time. Wow, you're going close to the edge, darling.
Yeah, but I'm not too close.
Slightly saying I am a little bit nervous. Gabby, I would trust implicitly, but...
You know.
Oh, I was hoping it'd make that little whistling sound. Just like a tea bag. Smells good.
It's like a mini beach over there.
I've just realised we've got no milk though. Black coffee it
Is
is.
there not any like white milk?
No. For the captain. Where shall I put it?
Is that coffee?
Yeah, it's in a bag.
Oh right, okay.
I'll put it on here. Stay at yellow post and stay in March Channel.
I guess
Oh, turn at yellow po.
like turn to
Oh.
the right, I guess.
River junction ahead. Just like being on a road, a river junction. But luckily, there's no other boats around today. You checking the depth,
So
darling?
we're going right there.
Oh wow, that's a river bank there, so just be careful, darling. No, that's Alton Beccles. Stay this way, yeah. Borough Castle is this way. I can see a sign for Great Yarmouth. The sun's going down. and I think we've found a pub. Ready for a pub lunch? Well, pub meal.
I was going to say
soon.
it's a pub dinner now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to being wined and dines.
So, simple thing really. We've got to get the boat parked over there. And actually what's great is that we can park right in front of the pub because no one's actually parked there at all. So this is easy, right? I've just got to swing it round and park in the front there. That'll be easy, right? Don't know if you can see us, but I've got to... Don't say. Okay, so I'm gonna pull in. This is easier said than done. I'm kind of doing this in the middle of the Broads right now, but I've got this. I will use my bow thrusters. I've got this. I'm a professional. Right, bow thrusters. Using the bow thrusters now to get me closer to the edge. This is difficult.
I think that people in the pub looking through the window are going to be thinking, what is that geezer doing outside?
I thought it would be easy. You wouldn't believe this, but I have done this once already, right, to test it. People are looking at me in the pub like, what on earth is going on? There you go. Look at that. Done it. Okay, and put these on and then get the front ones. It's nice that Gaby's helping me, isn't it? Simple. Right, we've got to get some dinner in a minute. So after thinking about it, I've just decided to move the boat a little bit further because that's just too windy there on the dock and I'm worried the boat's going to move. Look at the waves that the wind is creating. That's just how windy it is. So I'm just hoping that it's going to be okay and we don't drift off in the middle of the night. So Casper's happy. He's got Gaby's doll's house on. Careful, Thumpy's up them stairs. They must be like a mountain to him.
That's the one thing I wish we brought, something to kind of like a barrier so we could relax that little bit more.
Yeah. Anyway, the most important thing, let's get the wine open.
Hey!
Is it a good bottle of wine?
I don't know, I've never heard of this before.
No, I can't say I have.
12%,
Yikes.
quite strong, but I've never heard of this brand before. Cheers.
Cheers. Where should we drink this? It's a
In
bit windy.
every room.
It's a bit windy. We could go and... Is it the aft? They call it aft? I don't know in boating.
I've never heard
The
of it
aft
before.
deck? I don't know.
I was going to say, you've watched Below Deck before. You must know all the terms of...
Well, I don't want to say, yeah, it's aft, and it might not be. It's so typical, though, isn't it, that the weather is sunny now. The music's playing, so's Gaby's doll's house. I've always wanted to be on the Broads at sunset, having a glass of wine. Is it everything you imagined it would be?
Yeah, it's like being back on the Sunbourne in Gibraltar without the top quality weather. But
I tell you what, I never thought I'd be on the Broads thinking that I'm actually on the open sea, because it is really moving a lot, and I think you'll definitely have that feeling of in bed tonight, because we're right in the bow, so
yeah,
that'll be interesting. So what are we going to eat tonight?
I don't know. We'll have to see what's on the menu.
It is limited with eating, obviously, because we've got that pub, and that's where we're going to eat. I don't know if they do breakfast there. Did we get anything for breakfast? So we did find a shop, but it was just further back there. What we've actually done is we've actually gone from Brundall and we went up towards Great Yarmouth, through Braden Water, and then out the other side to, where is this?
Stokesby.
Stokesby. If you're familiar with the Norfolk Broads, you'll know where we are. It's not too far from Acle, or as some people like to call it, Acle. There's no main shore power here, so we're just going to have to use the battery. We've got enough water in the tank. So yeah, it should be good.
Cheers.
Here's to dinner.
To dinner.
And hopefully a nice sleep in the bed. Is it? What does they say? If the bed's rocking, don't come knocking.
I've never heard that.
The
saying,
boat is going to
I'll
be.
go with it.
You haven't heard that saying?
No, sounds naughty, Tim.
Well, the boat is going to be rocking. So, yeah. If the boat drifts off, though, out into the Broads, please do come knocking. Although they won't be able to. Hang on, how much is it to moor here? Overnight mooring after 5 p.m.
£8.
It's £8. They do free mooring in some parts of the Broads. However, you can't use the boat at night because there's no lights. There's no lights on the Broads. It's pitch darkness. So after sunset, it's not just not advised. It's, well, I don't see any rules and regulations saying do not. But then why would you? Because it would be stupid because it would be pitch black. Okay, so time for dinner at the pub, which is just up there. We are worried a little bit about the wind. The boat is rocking a lot at the minute. In fact, where we've moored is, well, there's nowhere else we can moor actually. We can't go any further up because it's quite a distance to Acre from here. And so it's exposed with the wind. The wind gusts at the minute are 17 miles an hour. Apparently they're going to get up to 42 between the hours of 10 and 1 in the morning.
I'm kind of excited because I think it's going to be really relaxing being on a boat and listening to the gusts of wind. I'm
what
really
if I haven't tied it down enough and then in the middle of the night we just like...
Yeah, but you know what? I've just gone out and double checked it. And
did a good
like
job.
When I look at everybody else's, Tim has like wrapped it like quadruple times more than everybody else. So it should be fine.
Right, let's hope so.
It better be, otherwise me and you are going to be asleep in like dreamlands and we're going to be drifting out to sea. We're going to be like, woo!
It won't be sea, darling, because we're on the Broads. I tell you what, though, the only thing that we didn't ask, and I'm trying to look around, is the levels of the battery and the levels of the water, because we have to pay £8, but there is no electric here or mains water, so we're just using what's in the boat at the minute. So we don't know. We're trying to conserve enough power as we can. We've only just turned the lights on to film this. We're sitting in the dark. Casper's, of course, got to have his Gaby's Doll's House on.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to the pub. Listen to the wind. Just listen to that. Hopefully you can hear that wind. That's crazy. And also the other problem is where we've tied the ropes to the little posts. It's making that awful creaking noise, which is probably going to be creaking all night long. I know it sounds like we're moaning, but we're going to embrace it anyway. Embrace boat life. Considering you didn't want to do boat life.
I'm loving it. I'm like,
wow.
Don't get me wrong.
Maybe a cruise next then.
I have had a cheeky glass of wine. But,
that's why then.
But I was loving it before I had the wine.
And it does come with a key to lock the door, so all our stuff and possessions are safe. What are you doing?
Yeah, got him.
Should we leave these lights? No, let's turn these lights off to save power, actually.
Because everybody else has turned theirs off.
Yeah. See, we could just leave these on, but because we don't have proper power, we're going to turn them off. Oh, I've got to lock the door. Please stay there, boat. Stay there.
I've done a good job mooring that up. I don't know why you're doubting yourself.
The date of recording this is April, and it's actually very mild at the minute, hence why I don't have a coat on. Gaby does. Look at the sunset though, isn't that beautiful? Now Gaby, you'd have been a bit gutted if I'd got you a boat like this. These are still quite expensive.
I'm not gonna lie,
we're on like a yacht compared to these. There's no lights down here, so this will be pretty dark later. What does that mean, double moorings allowed? I guess you can use the rope on them and on a double, oh I see. How do we get across? I didn't trust those moorings because they were just, the poles were moving and everything, I just didn't trust them. Ooh, that's horrible mud.
It's on holiday. You've been on the sunbourn, but it's not, whoa, 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 that's right, Mummy's got you.
It's not the same, is it? Well, unlike the summer when people are sitting outside, no one's doing that tonight. Should we sit outside and really rough it?
What?
I said, should we sit outside and really rough it?
I guess I know.
What's this pub called? The Ferry Inn. You do probably get some lovely sunsets here though. Gaby, you know, we don't probably even need to do like bacon rolls in the morning because they do breakfast here.
Wow,
from 9 in the morning. There is something so cute about you two dressed in the same jumper. Did you buy it at the same time?
No, actually we didn't. That's what's so weird. I bought this in Blackpool when I really needed like a jumper that was going to be convenient. And then later down the line, we found Casper's, and we were like, oh, it matches Mummy's, we'll get it.
You wore it especially because we was going on a boat, didn't you? You wanted to look like a yachty.
Yeah, absolutely. This was the whole yachty vibe going on here.
I know, yachty vibe on the Broads.
And then you wanted to join us, but you didn't quite have a matching jumper, but you found something kind of similar, which kind of worked.
Does it though? Although I've got the white jeans. By the way, that's why I wore the white jeans, because I thought it would go with the boat. This is a nice pub, but we were saying how it smells bad of dogs.
Yeah, I mean, there's one stench I don't.
It smells like dirty bums.
Well, as soon as you walk in, you can smell dog, and I don't want to be mean, but
it's a little
hit
country
me like
pub,
a
so
ton of bricks as soon as I walked in, and I was like,
there was obviously a smelly dog in here before.
It reminded me of, like, you know when you stay around your mate's house when, like, you're at school and you don't have dogs in your house, but your mate has got like 10 dogs, and you're just like, wow, when you walk through the door. I walked through and I was like,
Dinner is served. I've gone for a steak and ale pie with chips, mushy peas. Gabby's gone for a chili con carne. Con carne?
yeah,
Is it just a chili? Okay, it's the kidney beans. Oh, the consistency of kidney beans. Yuck.
It's so funny.
Saturday night in Norfolk. You got to love it. This pub is very quiet. But, to be honest, it is out of season. Well, it's not out of season. It's early in the season. Hence why it's very quiet. We'll eat this, and then it's back to the boat. Maybe watch a movie on Netflix.
Yeah, why not?
And we'll get cosy in bed. Although, we've got no TV. We'll have to put the laptop
You
on.
might be rocking a little bit.
It's going to be fun with 3 in a bed, though, with Casper. We have bought his cot, which we could put in the living room, but we feel that's a bit too far away, so we'll probably just stick him in the bed with us. He's like, wait.
Lovely in there, wasn't it? Really nice, I liked it.
Hang on. How windy is it?
He went, oh, boo. Oh, I got you.
Wow, it is super windy. The only time we do a Broads trip. Do we think that the boat is still there? We're hoping it is.
Better be.
Wow, I see what they mean about, like, you know, the Broads being completely pitch black, because, my God, that wind, wow. Luckily I've got a muff on the mic, but the wind is super strong.
Is that ours with the lights on?
No, we didn't leave any lights on. Can you imagine if the boat's gone? We shouldn't even joke about that. The mooring is holding up. Look at the waves. This is the Broads. Look at it. It's crazy. Are they holding up? Yes, that one is. Is this one? Are they still on? Yes. Anyone would think we're at sea. It is crazy, but we're on the Norfolk Broads. I don't think I'd worry about that, darling. Don't worry about it. Whoa. Honestly, the only time I take Gabby on a boating holiday is in the middle of a gale force wind. Is the boat rocking?
It's not a little bit.
It is a little bit. We'll probably feel it more in the bedroom. Anyway, I'm going to try the shower because I was actually surprised about how, even though this is running off battery, how bright the lights are in here. I'm quite surprised. I know you might think that's a bit weird to say that, but it's super bright. Just look how bright the bathroom is, ready for a shower. Although Gabby, we forgot towels. How are we going to shower?
Oh, fabulous, Tim.
How did we forget towels?
They supplied them. They don't supply them, though.
No, they supply tea towels.
Oh, fabulous.
So here is the epic fail with the curtains. The curtains close there, 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 but then they don't go there, there, or there. But it doesn't matter. I think that's enough. What do we watch, Casper? I know what we can watch. A bit of YouTube. Oh, look. Look at what's recommended. Honestly, I've just put this on as well. Might as well watch it on. And Gabby just sounded like she was watching herself then.
I was.
Will Casper want to watch this? Probably not. No, he's like, turn it off, Daddy, I'm not interested. 3 in the bed, and the other one said, roll over. This is not going to be a great night's sleep, because if we just be quiet for a second, well, we can't be, but if you listen. It's like a Jaws movie. You can really hear the creaking of the boat. Obviously, the ropes that I've... Where are you going? So anyway, we're going to attempt to try and get some sleep. I brought my laptop in here so we can watch some TV. Maybe that will calm Casper down. I really don't think... Are you comfortable in there?
I'm comfortable.
Is it comfy?
I actually feel like I'm going to doze off, but the only problem is I've got to keep one eye on
I'm not going to
Casper.
sleep with that noise. I don't know how you're going to.
Just way too excited to settle down.
Lord help us. We're not going to get any sleep tonight. We'll see you in the morning, hopefully. The wind has really got... He's kicking me in the back. The wind has really gotten up now. And anyway, wish us luck. Night.
Good boy.
This is not going to be a good night's sleep.
Oh my God, this is the start of things to come.
Well, as soon as we get him down, hopefully, but I don't know how we're supposed to get him to sleep. My God.
Well, we wanted a baby, so we just got to suck it up.
I don't want to keep repeating myself, but it really doesn't feel like we're on the Broads. I've got a stabilised camera, but literally, how much is this boat rocking? Wow, it's crazy. And we're moored up and we're on the Broads, and you would think... Crazy. Every so often the wind hits the boat with a squall, and it sounds like thunder, doesn't it? Wow, it's almost like a boat. It's like a boat has gone past us and it's created a wake. Never seen waves like this on the Broads. It's crazy. So if you've got kids, you'll know having a toddler in bed with you trying to sleep is a nightmare. Add on to the strength of the wind. I mean, the noise of the wind was something else last night. It was like roaring, the boat was rocking. The wind calmed down at about 6 this morning, and then it's kind of started up again, but which could be a little bit of an issue because we have to take the boat back today, and we have to go back via Great Yarmouth, and in strong winds they actually close Breydon Water, which is a big open Broad, and if we can't get through there, then we can't take the boat back to Brundle because there's no other way. So that'll be interesting. First up though, let's get some breakfast. The cloud has returned. Typical, really. Start this baby up and get going. We've got to try and get off this mooring. I think I'll undo the front one first and then undo the back one because the boat's going to go in that direction. Yeah, that's the one that's holding it all together. My God, it's so muddy. We should shut the doors, really. See you later, Stokesby. And the worst night's sleep I've ever had. I never thought it would be that bad on a... Honestly, we picked the worst place to stay because of the wind. But, you know, the sun was going down. Naive.
I can see the sun!
For a split second. Anyway, so, even though it's in the car, probably what? A 5-minute drive. It takes about an hour and a half to get to Great Yarmouth from here, or just under that. Croissants for breakfast. Put them in the oven, makes them a bit nicer. piping hot croissants.
Thank you.
I'll put them here for you.
I'm concentrating on driving.
Hello.
Let's take a deep breath to make it feel
He's literally trying to touch every single button. As long as you don't press the button that no, he's bored. Okay, so just pulled up here in Great Yarmouth. We've got to wait probably till the tide goes down by a foot until we can get under that bridge. So we've got some time to kill, so we're just going to relax on the boat, wait for the tide to drop, and so we can get under the bridge. By the way, I did that in one go, parking. It's basically like, you know, parking a car between two, and considering that the tide is coming in, I think I did a good job. So we're almost at the end of our boating trip. Have you enjoyed it so far?
Do you know what? Surprisingly, I have.
I knew you would.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I had a terrible night's sleep, 3 in the bed and a little one said roll over.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Apart from that, I've enjoyed the experience, and need I say, I wish we were doing an extra night.
So how much did it cost for 3 nights on this boat? But it came to £750. So for 3 nights, this does sleep 2 people. I guess you probably could get 1 person on the sofa. I had a shower last night, that was quite good. And I was surprised how much water this holds, you know, if you don't plug into any mains water or mains electric, because we had our mobile phones on, we had Gabby's Doll's House on the TV going for ages, and it was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Obviously last night though, it was pretty bad luck for us to get the weather that we did. Normally on the Broads, you won't get it that windy, but it was certainly an experience.
Oh, I thought it was quite exciting. Eerie, but exciting.
Don't forget, give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.